but I'm there for 4 years. Like, I better get used to this being my new home. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So nice to see you all again. And if you're new here, I'm Ria and I make videos on university, lifestyle, and whatever else honestly comes to mind. In quarantine, I've made some really random videos. So for this week's video, I am going all the way back to when I used to talk about Edinburgh and university, because I just came up with an idea that I thought would be pretty useful. A lot of you who enjoy my Edinburgh videos will probably have seen my first year and second year reviews. If you haven't, I'll link them below, and I just basically go over how my first and second year went. However, I think in my first year video, I complained a lot about how first year was. Not necessarily bad complaining, but more just giving you guys a reality check. Yeah, my first year was not great. However, that doesn't mean yours doesn't have to be. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That yours doesn't mean that yours can't be. So I've come up with a few tips and just like survival hacks for first year and probably all 4 years at Edinburgh, but definitely first year. Okay, so number 1 is put yourself out there. Like, you can totally just come to university and like I did, thinking I don't really need to make friends. Like, I have friends at home, I'm pretty chill in my own company, and then your whole year will basically just be that way, with you just not really hanging out with that many people. But if you go there thinking, okay, I would like to make some friends, it would be nice to chill with people when I'm not in classes, so you have to come with the, like, in your head that you're going to put yourself out there, because if you don't, university doesn't come to you. It's all what you make of it, and that's what I implemented more in second year, and it changed everything. I think the first one was more of like a mental thing you can do. Number 2 is an active thing you can do, and that is join societies, but not just join them, sticking to them is another thing. So I remember in first year I joined loads of societies. I say loads, like maybe 2 or 3, but I didn't stick to any of them. Like, even today I'm not really, like, okay, I go to CU, but I wouldn't say I'm a huge part of it. Find a skill, something that you love, whether it's a sport or an activity. There is a society for everyone, and even if you find that, hey, it's not run exactly how I would like it to be run, or I don't know, just it's not exactly as you imagined, other people might be feeling that too, but you all came for the same reason. You all came for a reason, so you'll probably be somewhat like-minded, and you'll at least find, I don't know, like one friend that you get on with. It's pretty hard to make friends on your course, like, not like so hard, but in tutorials, I don't know, it's not really the place where it's like, chat with your partner and try to make friends. It's just not like that. Loads of people just come, want to get their content done and like learn and leave. Societies are also very good with their like social side of things. They always do at least like 1 or 2 nights out per week. I know sports teams are crazy with this. That is something that kind of actually dissuaded me, because I'm not someone who likes to go out a lot, but I do know that they do, I think at least once a month, like a more relaxed social, like it might be a potluck. So there is a mix, but also if there's something in the society that does concern you, in year 2 you could put yourself forward to be on committee, and then you can literally change it from the inside out. Don't dismiss a society that you were really keen to join so early on. That's what I shouldn't have done. Number 3 is don't go home in semester 1. Now, I tell everyone this who goes to university, because someone told me this, and I think it helps. Our semester is about 12 weeks long, like 11 to 12 at Edinburgh, and I'm saying don't go home in those 12 weeks. Now, the reason why is because you'll probably find uni hard at the start. If I kept going home when I wanted to come home, I would have definitely gotten comfortable with that. So anytime the going gets tough, I would have just said, okay, I'm going. But I'm there for 4 years. Like, I better get used to this being my new home. That doesn't necessarily mean to say don't go and take trips, don't travel, like stay put in Edinburgh. Like, no, I traveled a lot in first year. I just say like don't go home, because that's just such a comfortable place. Like, you don't want to get into that pattern. I know friends that are still in it, so watch out for that. Number 4 is, I say to plan your free time. That is how to be super effective at university. Like, there's going to be people dragging you in all different places, like, come out here, let's go here for lunch, let's study here together, and you're literally, if you don't plan your time, you'll say, whoa, I don't know what's going on. Plan your time and plan your money, because usually where you're spending your time, you might end up spending money there. So I'd say like, okay, I'm gonna go out twice a week, sports night, and then on Friday with my friends. By doing that, you're definitely staying on top of your time, and you'll just feel so much more in control. Set like the plan for the week. You know, I'm only going out X amount of times. I'd like to be in the library 3 times this week, or I'd like to have all my readings done before I go out for the week ahead. I definitely did that a lot more in second year. In first year, I was literally doing readings the day before, coursework the day before, the essays the week before, and in second year I was like, no, she is staying on top of this. I would say uni is 50% studying and 50% the social life, so that's why I do emphasize the social life a lot. So I would suggest, when you're picking your courses in September for the whole year, at Edinburgh we have a resource where you can like fully look into what the coursework, essay, exam balance is, and that's something I always take into consideration. If I feel like, hey, I'm better at coursework, then I will take a coursework weighted module. You can just be doing a module and you love the module, but the examination is just not playing to your strength, and that means you won't get as high as you would have done if the examination was done differently. And I know some of you might say, okay, but what if I just hate the other module? You have to take everything into consideration, but that is something to definitely take into consideration. Essay length, the style of how they're going to do the assessment. Is it like a review? Is it an academic essay? You gotta think about that. The last tip I have for you guys is to just enjoy it, because uni, it's gonna go quickly. I'm already going into my 3rd year. Uni's gonna be so quick and it'll be over before you know it. Be smart with your choices, but just give it everything, I'd say. And I think I didn't do that in first year. I actually see it as now a great time to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, how I'm gonna set up what I'm gonna do post-graduation, and really just figure that out. I say don't waste that time at uni, because it's so good for just trying out new things, doing those internships, and then you'll really figure out what it is that gets you going and what you want to do once you graduate. So use that time, because after high school I definitely didn't know, but now I know. For those of you who want an update on my study abroad, semester 1 has been cancelled, which is so sad. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. I have no idea, for those of you who are coming to Edinburgh next year, whether we're going to be starting later or doing lectures online. Edinburgh haven't messaged any of their students anything about that yet. I reckon they're just going to wait until it's a little bit closer to us coming back. So sorry, I can't give you any information on that, but I will once I hear. Okay, bye guys.